All right, we're now here joined on Media Monday by women's bowler Rebekah Varin. And Rebekah, thanks for coming. First off, fantastic weekend for you guys at the VUU Invitational down in Virginia. Best finish for you guys all season. Ending up with this pretty thing right here, third place finish.
Yeah.
Talk about the weekend. What was working for you guys?
I'm really proud of the team in general as a whole. We really came together this weekend and pulled it out. It was a really strong finish for us. Every other tournament we haven't quite gotten up there yet, and so for us to come home with some hardware is really cool.
Yeah, it seems like, a lot of the other matches, you guys haven't really put it together, but the potential is there, and I think you guys displayed that this weekend. And talk about the different formats of a weekend. Usually, in any given weekend, any tournament you go to, you play a couple different styles each day. So kind of take us through, the first day, kind of a Baker style, and then the second day kind of individually. And, what maybe, in your opinion, fits the team's style overall?
Yeah, definitely. So on our normal 3-day tournaments, there's 3 separate formats. The first one is sets of Bakers. So it's 5 Baker games, and a Baker game is 5 people rotate in. So the first bowler will have frames 1 and 6, and then it continues on that way. And that's total pinfall. And then the second day is what we call traditional team games. So it's a 5-man team, total pins as well. And then the last day, which happens to be my personal favorite, is best 4 of 7. So it's the first team to win 4 games in the match. Okay,
and in your opinion, what style fits for the Franklin Pierce Ravens better? What kind of format do you guys see yourself more successful in?
I definitely think we do better as Baker, and I think that's just because we can have each other's backs. If it's a little bit less pressure in a Baker game than it is for you to have 10 full frames. You only are responsible for 2. So it's a little bit less pressure, and you have your teammates who can pick you up if you slip up a little bit.
Exactly. And now yourself, coming into this season, into a new program, you're the only one to have collegiate experience beforehand. Talk about kind of being the, senior kind of person on the team and leading a pack of women who really haven't played at the collegiate level yet.
Yeah, it's definitely an experience that I wasn't completely prepared for. But naturally, I've always been a leader in general, and so this has given me an opportunity to kind of be the mom of the team. And I love these girls with everything I have, and they kind of come to me for advice on and off the lanes and everything. And it's a really cool experience, and watching them grow already. We're halfway through the season, and they've made strides, and I'm so proud of them. It's really great.
Exactly. And now going forward, I think you have a tournament again next weekend.
We're actually done for the semester.
That's right. And you come back after the Christmas break, so you kind of do have a break, long break coming ahead. How do you guys kind of handle some time off? How do you guys prepare? Some people may not know what kind of preparation goes into going towards a weekend. So if you kind of want to give us some insight into that.
We have long practices. They're about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. And a lot of it is spare drills. Strikes kind of come, eventually. But the spare game is what's really important. So we just shoot spare after spare after spare usually. And then we do things like Team Baker to work on team dynamics in practices. When we have longer breaks, we'll have more time to obviously get ready. But generally speaking, when we're back-to-back weekends, we really try to force the spare game for the first couple of days of practice and then work on team dynamics on that last one.
And then lastly, not lastly, but your teammate, Jessica Davies, she was selected to the all-tournament team this weekend.
Yeah.
Kind of talk about her, and it seems like you two kind of go back and forth towards the top with scores every now and then. So kind of give some insight into her game and how you think she performed this weekend.
I'm super proud of Jess. She did a fantastic job this weekend. It's really an amazing thing to make all-tournament team, especially as a freshman. I still haven't done it, and I'm in year 3, And so it's great. It's success for her, She performed really well this weekend, and she has consistently, And so finally for her to get that is really awesome. And to see the look on her face when she did it was cool too. But we do go back and forth, which is cool, but we have each other's backs, so we love it.
And now, lastly, the question everybody kind of knows about already, but if you haven't watched, we ask you to share a fun fact about yourself, something a little off the wall that, some people may not know. So if there was one fun fact in the, life of Rebekah Varin, what would it be?
I collect Dr. Seuss novels. I think he's kind of a genius. And keychains.
Any particular favorites of each one?
I like Horton Hears a Who. That one's a cool one. Something about the little flower things. And I have a really cool keychain from China when my sister went to China, and it's really pretty. So.
All right. Well, There you have it. That is women's bowler Rebekah Varin. Rebekah, thanks very much.
Thanks so much for having me.